Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on a funeral elegy, and today we're going to take a look at lines 105 to 132. So this is a little bit bigger chunk than we've been looking at previously, and so far we're just learning that Sir William Peter was an awesome guy who was taken too soon from us. He was kind and just, and even when he had bad thoughts, he didn't really think about them, and at the end of yesterday's lines, we found out that he was also very well spoken, in large part because he didn't speak a lot. So it made the things that he said seem more poignant and like they were the sort of things that wise people would say. And line 105 continues on saying, "And though his qualities might well deserve just commendation, yet his furnished mind such harmony of goodness did preserve, as nature never built in better kind. Knowing the best, and therefore not presuming in knowing, but for that it was the best, ever within himself free choice resuming of true perfection in a perfect breast, so that his mind and body made an inn, the one to lodge the other, both like framed for fair conditions, guests that soonest win applause, in generality well framed, if trim behavior, gestures mild, discreet endeavors, modest speech, beseeming mirth, true friendship, active grace, persuasion sweet, delightful love innated from his birth, acquaintance unfamiliar, carriage just, offenseless resolution, wished sobriety, clean-tempered moderation, steady trust, unburthened conscience, unfeigned piety, if these or all of these knit fast in one cannot merit praise, then justly may we say, not any from this frailer stage is gone whose name is like to live a longer day, though not in eminent courts or places great for popular concourse. Yet in that soil where he enjoyed his birth, life, death, and seat, which now sits mourning his untimely spoil." So this is a laundry list of his good qualities, is what a lot of this chunk is. It's saying, once again, he had a great mind, he had a great body, the two worked together to build a beautiful inn where, guests were welcome and everything worked in harmony. And then it just lists off a bunch of really great qualities that he had, a lot of which we've already touched on. He was a modest speaker and he was discreet about things and he had love to share with everybody and all that. But at the end of this, it's saying, if somebody who possesses all of these things isn't worthy of praise, like that's ridiculous. But also for all of these things to exist in him means that nobody is going to be known longer than he is. Like his name will live throughout history as being a quality person. But then the last couple lines are like, yeah, but maybe he's not going to be known like in the way that super famous people are known. Like he's not going to be an A-lister. He's not going to be a Beyonce or a Rihanna or anybody of that level of fame, but he is going to be really well known in his own circles, where he lived, where he came from, and amongst those of you that are now here mourning him. So it's kind of a lovely thought to think that kindness and being a good person are qualities that will live on through the ages, whether or not they get to a certain level of fame. I feel like now we're a little bit obsessed with how many likes a video gets or how many likes on Instagram and how many followers does somebody have and whatever. And it's just kind of a nice reminder that, good people are remembered regardless of how many likes they have on Instagram. So anyway, just a little food for thought. Not that the author was concerned about Instagram because it didn't exist back then, but what he's saying is, Sir William Peter will be remembered for being a good man, even if it's just within the circle where he lived, within his own town and community and family and friends and stuff like that. So Anyway, we're gonna get some more eulogizing in the next few days. Shocker, since we're working on a funeral elegy. But yeah, come on back tomorrow for more. Mwah.